Days next week preview promo. Rachel's explosive confession rocks Salem. November 24th to 28th. The moment Salem has been waiting for finally arrives as young Rachel Black prepares to reveal the stunning truth about who really shot E.J. DiMera. Viewers have watched this troubled child spiral deeper into schemes and manipulation throughout the year, and now the weight of her darkest secret is becoming too heavy to bear. When Brady demands answers from his daughter about the shooting that nearly cost his brother his life, Rachel finds herself cornered in a hospital room, unable to escape the truth any longer. The confession scene promises to be emotionally charged, with Rachel finally admitting that her mother Kristen didn't pull the trigger she did. This revelation will immediately shift the entire trajectory of Kristen's legal case, potentially clearing her name, but raising serious questions about what consequences await a child who committed such a violent act. Charlotte's heart-wrenching plea for her father. Little Charlotte DiMera becomes the emotional center of the custody battle between Chad and Jennifer, reminding everyone what truly matters in this bitter dispute. The sweet, innocent child doesn't understand the legal complexities or adult grudges driving this conflict. She only knows she wants her daddy. Charlotte's appearance in next week's episodes showcases the pure, unconditional love she has for Chad. And her tearful moments may finally force Jennifer to confront the reality of what she's doing to this family. Audience members have expressed outrage at Jennifer's actions, noting that Charlotte's emotional well-being should take precedence over Jennifer's personal feelings about Chad's romantic choices. As the custody papers are served and the legal battle intensifies, Charlotte remains blissfully unaware that powerful forces are working to separate her from the father who has been her constant support since losing her mother. The Horton Thanksgiving divide. Thanksgiving at the Horton house faces an unprecedented crisis as the family gathering threatens to exclude one of their own. The traditional celebration that has always represented unity and forgiveness now becomes a battleground for Jennifer's vendetta against Chad. Thomas and Charlotte may find themselves caught between their grandmother's rigid stance and their desire to have their father present for the holiday. Julie, who has always championed family togetherness, must now navigate the uncomfortable position of supporting her granddaughter while potentially recognizing that Jennifer's actions are tearing the family apart rather than protecting it. The missing Horton at Thanksgiving could very well be Chad, forced to spend the holiday alone at the Salem Inn while his children celebrate without him. This painful separation on a day meant for gratitude and family bonding will undoubtedly leave lasting scars on everyone involved. Philip's romantic Thanksgiving with the Hernandez family. In a surprising turn of events, Philip Kiriakis finds himself welcomed into the warm embrace of the Hernandez family for their Thanksgiving celebration. His budding romance with Gabi has progressed to the point where she's ready to integrate him into her family traditions, marking a significant milestone in their relationship. Philip shares what he's thankful for during the gathering, likely expressing gratitude for his second chance at life in Salem and the unexpected love he's found with Gabi. The Hernandez Thanksgiving promises moments of laughter, delicious food, and genuine connection as Rafa, Gabi, and their loved ones count their blessings. However, Philip remains completely unaware that Gabi has been hiding a devastating secret. She is the one who planted the surveillance device that compromised his business plans. This ticking time bomb threatens to explode their relationship just as it's reaching new heights of intimacy and trust. Belle's hospital visit brings comfort to Marlena. Thanksgiving takes on special meaning for the Brady family as Belle makes arrangements to bring the holiday spirit directly to her ailing mother Marlena at the hospital. Unable to gather around a traditional table, the family adapts by creating a new tradition that centers on being together regardless of location. Belle's surprise visit on Thanksgiving Day lifts Marlena's spirits and reminds her of all the blessings she still has despite her health struggles. Roman joins the celebration, bringing his signature warmth and probably some treats from the Brady Pub to make the hospital room feel more festive. Kayla continues providing updates on Marlena's condition to the concerned family members, offering both medical expertise and emotional support during this difficult time. The scenes promise to be touching tributes to family bonds and the power of love to transcend even the most challenging circumstances. The DiMera crypt reunion mystery. Friday's episode builds toward a shocking revelation as the DiMera family crypt becomes the unlikely setting for an unexpected reunion. Kristen and Tony remain trapped in captivity, held prisoner by mysterious forces targeting the DiMera family. The catacombs beneath the DiMera mansion have always held dark secrets, but this Thanksgiving they harbor something or someone that will leave viewers stunned. Speculation runs wild about who might appear in this cryptic reunion, with audience theories ranging from long-dead DiMeras somehow preserved to unexpected allies arriving to rescue the captives. The promo footage shows a cryogenic chamber that has sparked intense fan debate about which character might be frozen inside. Could it be Stefano, Andre, or Dimitri? The mysterious figure behind these kidnappings clearly has extensive knowledge of DiMera history and access to their most secure locations. Sarah faces life-threatening danger. Rachel's reign of terror escalates dramatically when she puts Sarah's life in jeopardy early in the week. Having discovered that Sarah kidnapped her as a baby years ago, Rachel feels justified in seeking revenge against the woman who's growing dangerously close to her father. Rachel's knowledge of Sarah's severe pistachio allergy becomes a weapon in her young hands, and she deliberately creates a situation that could prove fatal. Brady demands answers from Rachel about her increasingly disturbing behavior, but the troubled child has already crossed lines that can't be uncrossed. Sarah manages to recover from the allergic reaction, but the incident serves as a wake-up call about just how dangerous Rachel has become. When Xander interrupts a close moment between Brady and Sarah on Wednesday, the complicated web of relationships and resentments becomes even more tangled. Gabi and Philip's romantic date night. Wednesday night brings romance and anticipation as Gabi and Philip finally go on their official date, taking their relationship to the next level. The chemistry between them has been building for weeks, and this dinner represents their decision to pursue something real and meaningful together. Philip's genuine affection for Gabi shines through every gesture and word, making her guilt about the planted surveillance device even more excruciating. She knows this is her last chance to confess before he discovers the truth on his own, but fear keeps her silent. Every laugh they share, every touch of hands across the table, becomes another moment of deception that will make the eventual revelation even more devastating. Viewers watching this romantic evening unfold know it's built on a foundation of lies that will soon crumble, transforming what should be a beautiful beginning into a heartbreaking betrayal. Brady reveals hard truths to Belle. Tuesday's episode features an important conversation between Brady and Belle. He finally opens up about the complicated situation with Rachel. Brady has been struggling to balance his responsibilities as a father with his growing awareness that his daughter needs serious psychological help. His testimony against Kristen and push for maximum sentencing may soon be revealed as a terrible mistake once Rachel's confession comes to light. Belle, as both his sister and a lawyer, offers Brady perspective on the legal and emotional ramifications of everything happening with Rachel. Brady's admission of hard truths likely includes his concerns about Rachel's increasingly sociopathic behavior and his fear that he's failing as a parent. The conversation between siblings provides a rare moment of honest vulnerability in a week filled with secrets and deceptions. The Brady Pub Thanksgiving celebration. The Brady family gathers at their namesake pub for their annual Thanksgiving feast, carrying on traditions that span generations. Despite the various crises affecting individual family members, they come together to count their blessings and support one another through difficult times. Alex expresses concern about Stephanie's safety, suggesting that danger lurks even during this supposedly peaceful holiday. The pub fills with warmth, laughter, and the comfort of familiar faces, sharing familiar stories over abundant food. Roman likely takes charge of the festivities, ensuring everyone feels welcome and appreciated. These Thanksgiving scenes serve as powerful reminders of what Days of Our Lives does best, showcasing family bonds that endure through every storm. Jennifer's moment of honesty with Julie. Jennifer finally opens up to Julie about her true motivations for pursuing custody of Thomas and Charlotte. This honest conversation may reveal doubts Jennifer hasn't voiced to anyone else about whether she's doing the right thing. Julie, who has witnessed decades of family drama and reconciliation, brings wisdom and perspective that Jennifer desperately needs. The discussion likely touches on Jennifer's own past mistakes and whether she has the right to judge Chad so harshly for his relationship choices. Julie may gently remind Jennifer that keeping children from their father rarely serves their best interests, no matter how justified the reasons seem. This heart-to-heart could plant the first seeds of doubt in Jennifer's mind about the custody case. Tate confides in Ari about family drama. Tuesday brings a touching moment between the younger generation as Tate opens up to Ari about everything happening with his half-sister Rachel. These teens have their own perspectives on the adult drama swirling around them, and their conversations often reveal truths that the older characters can't see. Tate has watched his father struggle with Rachel's behavior and probably carries his own concerns about his sister's mental health. Ari, coming from her own complicated family situation, understands the challenges of navigating loyalty, love, and dysfunction. Their friendship provides both characters with a safe space to process emotions and fears they can't easily share with their parents. Next week's Thanksgiving episodes promise emotional revelations, family tensions, and mysterious discoveries that will reshape relationships heading into the holiday season. Rachel's confession alone will send shockwaves through multiple storylines, while the DiMera crypt reunion teases supernatural or long-buried secrets coming to light. Whether celebrating together or separated by circumstance and conflict, Salem's families face a Thanksgiving that will be remembered for years to come.